So maybe you watch my videos regularly and maybe you don't. Either way is totally fine, by the way. But if you did watch today's video, my squat every day video, you'd know that I'm sick today. And you'd probably be thinking, well, you're sick, so you don't practice yoga when you're sick, obviously. Well, that's kind of the beauty of this system that we're co-writing together, in that it's very unambitious. This entire workout took me 7 minutes. It's very similar to last week's. I only add 3 things, I think. And honestly, I feel a lot better having done it than when I started. Now, individual results may vary quite a bit, and you'll forgive me if I'm a little cloudy-headed. But I really think even when you're sick, you need to do it. You know, you should get some movement in every day. So here we're going into a lunge position with a twist, getting that front of the body, that quadricep open. And I like to add twist variations to a lot of our movements, but remember, you're writing your own sequence. So you don't have to do these things, and you can adjust it any way you like. This is a very simple hamstring and calf gastrocnemius stretch, but I add a little twist to it too. That is not necessary. You don't need to do that. So basically we went through our standard pseudo Surya Namaskar A, and now we're doing this variation out of a plank position. This is 2 of the postures I'm adding. We're just adding a little twist because that was an area where I felt I was weak last week, and a little additional hamstring stretch. I don't feel that was an area of weakness, but it's available. And that's another thing too. Sometimes you'll be in a position and a posture will just be logically available, in which case, why not take it? I'm doing 3 to 5 second holds here, or 5 breath holds, jumping into Malasana, a low squat, using the elbows to open the legs. I mean, they were 5 breaths, but they're paced more like 3, because again, I'm not feeling well. I recommend 10 breaths, even 15 in each posture. And then we're going right into Paschimottanasana, just like last week. Exactly the same sequence. We're only adding a couple little things, you know? And then after Pashi, we do Parsva, just a little side twist, that's it. And after this, we're gonna move into a split. I'm taking a little time here. You can tell that I'm kind of, the postures that are easy for me, I drag ass in, and the ones where I feel a little queasy and a little faint, I'm rushing through. That's classic yogi bullshit right there. A little Upavista, folding down through the middle. I added this only because I felt it was lacking, that I didn't get a really good split position in last week. I like the front of the legs active in this position and the toes pointing straight up. That's going to help your hip socket. And once again, I'm taking twists because I need work in them. Now, I gave some technical cues there about the quadriceps being active and the toes pointing up. If you're not feeling that, don't do it. Like, this is a general rule that I'm prescribing, and it will hold true for most bodies, but part of a yoga practice is you're negotiating with your body. We're doing a little Jathara twist, showing you my fat butt here. So like, you're trying to discover what your body is communicating to you. We're not trying to get everyone's body to fit a single mold, you know? And if you want specific instruction, that's when you go to a yoga class with a teacher and follow their specific instructions. This is your home practice. We're building to a point where you no longer need a teacher because you're going to become the teacher. This process can be done very quickly, but I would argue it's less sustainable done quickly. And if you do a 10 to 15 minute practice every day, you're going to get there in a way that it becomes part of your life. not a thing you're obliged to do. We're going into Halasana through Shalamba Sarvangasana, and I'm doing my Parsvas again, just like always. This posture was the area in which this week I saw the most improvement. The posture looks almost exactly the same, but it feels a lot better, especially in my neck. I was getting nervous. I was like, man, I can't be doing this many shoulder stands. I've been away from my practice too long. I'm going to hurt myself. I'm going to tweak a rhomboid. And I was like, no, be patient, go slow, breathe through it. You know, I suppose I should speak on breath a little bit too. We're doing our breath in and out through the nose, and we're trying to do this slow, especially in stressful positions. So we're doing our fish posture here, and afterwards we're going to do Uttana Padasana, which I raced through. I'm on the crown of my head and my sit bones. My back is arched. There should be an arc from crown to seat. And then I lift my arms and legs roughly 30 degrees parallel to each other. This is very stressful. Slow your breath here. We're working pranayama in a way here, and you can see I raced through it. I feel like garbage. This is all probably coming out as nonsense. And then here, we're doing just a gentle back bend. We're going to do something a little more serious in the back bend realm next week. Part of that lunge twist is prepping us for more serious back bends. Yeah? And after that, we'll work our scapulas just a little bit and ready ourselves for Shavasana. And that's it for this week, guys. I just added a little bit. You're free to follow along or write your own system. Please comment below and let me know how things are going if you're watching these and you're not shy. And yeah, otherwise this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other, okay? I'm going to try hard to be good to people too. I got to work later. I'm less than excited about it. But what are you going to do? Your bills don't stop. Oh yeah, and check my timer. So that took about 7 minutes. You should be looking for somewhere in the 12 to 15 minute range. Double the breath length. Yeah, I tried to show you, but it didn't turn out well.